Good evening and welcome to week 41 of training a miler for the Dragon's Back race in September 2025, being a multi-day, 6 days at that, mountain race from Conwy to Cardiff. Now, this is a follow-on from last week's DNF in the Wales 50. For anybody who hasn't watched last week, made it to 24.5 miles, 6,000 elevation of the 10,000 done, and then the plantar caused the DNF. But this video is going to be called Reasons to be Cheerful, parts 1, 2, 3, because it's easy to sort of get a bit knocked, wouldn't it, by DNFing in your flagship prep race, which that was. But I'm a glass half full person, as I think most of us ultra runners are, so I've got more reasons to be grateful than I have to be miserable. So I've been focusing on them, and I'll talk about what they are in a minute. Plenty of reasons to be grateful, plenty of reasons. Now, I've just come away from a session with Howard, our local sports physio person, and anybody local will know that that's quite something to go through, but when you've got the goal of being fixed, you'll go for Howard because he does get results. And anyway, the good news is I don't think it's anywhere near as damaged as Howard probably thought, and we're going to go for 2 sessions a week over the next few weeks, see if we can make some serious progress on the plantar side. But yeah, reasons to be cheerful. For reflect back on what I've put this body through for the last sort of 12 months. I mean, to only have the plantar to worry about, when you think how many rocky descents and how much pounding, higher mileage, everything else, the rest of the body from my left ankle upwards and all around both sides is working perfectly well. So that is a massive, massive reason to be grateful. Next reason really comes down to nutrition, hydration strategy, because with 9 weeks to go, I feel very, very, very confident now on my hydration and nutrition strategy. I tested out those NAKD bars, NAKD naked or whatever. Anyway, they're like a banana-y, blueberry gloop of a bar, but not chocolate, which has the big advantage of not melting. And I got on really, really well with them. They're quite lightweight and easy to digest, easy to eat on the run, and they pack quite a punch on the calorie side as well. So that's going to be my main food that I'll use for Dragons, accompanied by good old-fashioned jelly babies. I do love some jelly babies. I might now abandon gels altogether because I don't think I need them, and I'll have what's the other things I'm going to have? There's I can't remember the make of the company now, but a sort of crunchy nutty bar that again isn't really a high chocolate content, so it doesn't matter if it melts. Probably carry a couple of boost bars start off with before they melt. And my other go-to, I can't remember, there's something I'm going to have. Either baby bells, that's it, good old-fashioned baby bells. And I think that will be enough. Easy to carry, I know when to eat them now, really got that pretty much nailed. And then we move on to hydration. I'm pretty much going to start with 3 litres of tailwind mixture in the bladder, and then when I refill I just put pure water in. And I now know I've got to pretty much have a salt tablet every half hour, and that will keep cramps at bay, and that's the crucial thing, keeping cramps at bay. So, big tick in the box. We've nailed nutrition, hydration, we know exactly what we're going to do. Next reason to be cheerful is my pack. Now, I think I've known for quite a while that the pack I'm using is going to be my go-to, but I've tested it so many times now for 15-hour runs, 12-hour runs, again another 7.5-hour run at the weekend, and the A&IG Unity backpack is absolutely perfect. Now, I'm not going to tell you too much about it because I can't recommend it because they don't make it anymore, but I think I was quite lucky to get one, because if I wanted to design a pack and have pockets exactly where I want them, everything accessible where I want, really no swinging about, it's rock solid on my back, feels ultra comfortable, then this is the pack I would have designed. So that's definitely my go-to. And that's a nice thing to have now as well. So the last thing I've got to now really is shoes. I've got my Scarpas on again now with a gel insert, which Howard suggested I train with, just to take the pressure off the plantar. And I've ordered a pair of La Sportiva Mutants on the recommendation of Will Terry, who ran them in Dragon's Back and is going to run with them in Dragon's Back again. However, they arrived today, size 10.5, too small. I'm normally a 10.5, but I think I need an 11 in them. So send them back, test them out on the recce of leg 2, but I'll take my Scarpas along just in case they cause any issues. And yeah, if I can nail the footwear as well and get the plantar fixed, we are in a good space. And yeah, I'm feeling still very, very positive. Very positive. I still think this is going to be a happening thing. I have no idea what's going to happen over 6 days, but I'm going to be there in Conwy and we're going to get on with it and we're going to see what happens. That's enough for now. Next video will be snippets about midnight till 4:30 in the morning, Summer Solstice Run. I know Solstice was on the 21st, but I was up in Wales then, so we bumped it a week and we'll just go for a night run with the club. 23-ish miles we'll cover, and that'll be it for the week. So I'll see you then. Oh, actually, we can talk about something else as well. A bit of data analysis from the Wales 50 Ultra. And a big shout out, first of all, to Gareth Perrin, a fellow dragon in training. I believe he's doing it this year. Anyway, he did the Wales 50. We saw each other in the first mile, had a little chat. And then I was ahead of him up until the point I dropped out. But he did finish, well done Gareth, by 8:49, I think, in the evening. So 14 hours, 49 minutes, which for 50 miles, 10,000 feet of climbing, puts him in great stead for dragons. I have no doubt at all he's going to get round the course. And yeah, so anyway, but I did look at Gareth's splits, did a bit of data analysis, because it's the closest approximation I can get to what would have happened if I'd carried on with a good foot. And it turns out we were descending the big drops of 2 miles off of Idris in identical mile splits, which is incredible really, because that tells me that in good stead probably would have, yeah, I think I'd have probably faded more than Gareth did. He really put in a bit of a good last 10 miles, but even so I reckon about 9:15 I'd have got him by. Then that would have given me a huge amount of confidence, and yeah, another guy, Chris Muse, he nailed it even quicker. I think he's in the top 60 overall and got around probably an hour quicker than Gareth. So yeah, for those guys that was a great benchmark. And as I say, a bit of data analysis puts me in more of a confidence if I can just get this foot sorted. I think aerobically and technically I'm probably where I need to be. So at the moment in my Scarpas, which you just saw there, I've got gel inserts. They're raising the foot up about 3 mil, I reckon, about 3 mil on Howard's instructions. He said take the pressure off your calves and the plantar in training, take them out for races. And to be honest with you, I don't even feel that they're in there. So it's a good plan. I'm going to take every bit of advice from all the experts. And yeah, on the 9th of July, I've got an appointment with the doctors, with the musculoskeletal specialist, and I'll see what they're going to say for treatment as well. So it's all going in the right direction. I'm sure I can barely be seen, but yeah, 11:45, heading off for the 2025 edition of the Solstice Run. 23-mile course, they don't know that yet, they think it's about 20. And run until 4:40 when the sun comes up.
I want to be on the telly. I was just Stay straight you go.
Oh, what's going on?
Oh, we got to go through. What's going on? What's going on?
What's going on?
Oh,
what's going on, folks?
Let's turn back.
What, don't like a bit of water or something?
Oh, I'm not getting wet for you.
Not deep, is it?
Oh. Oh, don't fall for it. I've seen such a
What do you reckon, sir?
enormous. I've never seen someone so happy to see a fall. Hey, stable though.
Oh, dear. Sorry, did I get anybody wet? I do apologise.
You didn't do a good enough job. Come back, do it again.
Nettles.
All boring. Listen out.
Doing normal stuff, that's 2:42 in the morning on our night run. Finchingfield, the village that never sleeps. Yes.
Fantastic. It's been waiting for us, mate.
Good makeup, good job.
We've made his evening.
Yes. Yeah, we missed the bridge. Easily done.
This is all going in the TripAdvisor review.
And normally, when it's Justin that spots bridges, did we get them all called back?
Yeah. Oh, we're on camera?
Yeah, little dance, isn't it? Oh, let's see.
Everyone's lying.
We missed the bridge. Missed the
do
bridge,
lockdown.
Justin.
Yeah.
Oh, watch it. Thank you.
Right, is that all 11?
Yeah.
I think it is, isn't
Yeah,
it? There she is, coming up. Yeah. Birds singing. Well, this solstice run has been epic because I didn't recce after course and it got a bit unrunnable and overgrown in places, and consequently we've still got about half an hour at least of running, and it's 4:42 sunrise, so it's going to be the longest solstice run ever as well. But you know, got to set records, haven't you? Set bar.
All roads lead to Barfield.
Well, I enjoyed that. Still not home, and it's 10 past 5, and that's mainly because the course was so long. Anyway, my plantar's wrecked, so I've got a mile and a half now to walk down through Little Dumbo to home, and I'm just going to stroll it out. Zach was with us, and Mr. Kelsey, chairman. I've sent them on the way now because they need to get away to their beds and get some sleep as well. There you are, summer, what do we call it? We call it midnight, no, we call it Midsummer Night Run, that's it, 2025, epic. Especially the guitar player randomly popping up in Finchingfield at 2:50 AM. Priceless memories. Anyway, thanks for watching, and see you next week.